Hello, this is Future Liam. I'm dropping in real quick. I just want to explain a little bit of how our podcast works. So, we keep a timestamp at the top right of the screen so you can keep along with us as we watch One Piece. You can watch One Piece alongside of us, or you can just listen along. Either way is how you can enjoy this podcast. We keep the episode number on the bottom right of our screen. We pop it up throughout each transition. That way you know what episode we are on, so you can keep track of One Piece with us. There's a lot of episodes of One Piece, so please note there will be spoilers as we talk about One Piece throughout this entire series. So thank you for watching our videos, and I'll let you get back to Piece of Podcast. Okay, I have a question for you.
Go.
Is a corn dog considered a beef Wellington?
I've heard of beef Wellington like once in my life. I never associated any of that with a food.
Wow.
A corn dog has always just been a corn dog for me.
Okay.
But you know about corn dogs, I never really enjoyed the outer corn part. I just liked the hot dog. Like the hot dog tasted better than basic hot dogs.
Oh, I absolutely hate hot dogs.
So why'd you bring up corn dog?
I don't, because I'm looking at Discord, and one of my friends has a corn dog is a beef Wellington as their status.
Oh, what is a beef Wellington?
A beef Wellington is like a prime. Oh, I don't want to get this wrong because we're recording. Okay, it's a chunk of meat. It's a chunk of meat that's wrapped in like a thin, like really expensive pork. The meat's seared first, and then
Wait, so if it's meat wrapped in pork, then a corn dog can't be.
Oh, hold on! I didn't finish. Okay, so you sear the meat, and then I think you spread like a mustard on it. I could be wrong. And then you wrap like provolone or like some sort of like salami around it, and then you wrap like very finely chopped mushrooms, and then you put it in a pastry.
It's still not a corn dog.
But a corn dog is a piece of meat wrapped around a pastry, or inside of a pastry, and that's what a Wellington is.
I guess like the bare bones, right?
Yeah, the bare bones of a Wellington.
Okay.
It just has a stick in the middle of it.
Some would call it a spit.
A spit?
Or a spike? A pike?
Do you...
Spit? I think it's like it's like you spit the meat through it.
Do you...
And like it's like a kebab.
Cook your corn dogs like a spit? Or like it's on a spit? I don't cook corn dogs. You don't cook corn dogs?
It's already cooked.
So you just pull it out, and you're just like, I'm just gonna eat this corn dog. Whether
it's already cooked. It's already cooked. You just have to reheat it.
But what if it's frozen? You're just gonna eat it frozen? If it's...
You have to reheat it.
Yeah. It's a corn dog. You reheat it.
It's not cooking. The initial cooking would be something different.
So like...
Are they really... I was about to say, I'm like, is One Piece really doing this whole intro without dialogue? I was so confused.
Yeah. It was like the perfect time for us to chat. But anyways, a corn dog, right? If you cook it like a spit, and like, do you rotate it?
Imagine
like...
Claudor listening to us talk about a corn dog while he's trying to concoct his master plan.
Would you cook the corn dog?
They went back into no voice again.
Would you cook the corn dog? Listen, man. Would you cook the corn dog on an open fire? Would you cook the corn dog in like a rotisserie oven?
Well, if you spit like a spit through it, like if you do a kebab and stuff, that you can still use conventional ovens to heat it in a circular fashion. You don't need a fire anymore.
But then you lose the... Never mind. Okay. Corn dog's done. We're done talking about corn dogs. No need to talk about corn dogs. We got vegetables. We got onions and carrots and pepper.
And Nami in a mini skirt.
Yep. sitting on a bench with a bunch of really short kids.
Yeah, but the kids don't care about her.
Yeah.
They called her a hag.
That's right.
Yo, I always loved anime characters that just have their eyes hidden with their hair.
Do you really? Because I hate it.
It's such a good style. And like the ones where their eyes are closed but they can just perfectly see.
Yeah, that's always annoying.
That's perfect, dude. There's a manga / anime called Prince of Tennis. One of my favorite characters on that show / manga has his eyes closed consistently, but then when he gets serious, he opens the eyes, and I'm like, oh, chills.
Have you seen? Oh, that's two spoilers. That's too spoilery. I'm about to say Jujutsu Kaisen. Good show.
Jujutsu Kaisen. It's such a good show. I'm watching it.
I don't want to spoil any of it. Let's not talk about it. We're on One Piece.
It's too current.
It's too current.
It's
way too current. Give it a couple years.
Because we're assuming this episode comes out sometime soon.
That is true.
This episode might just come out in the summer. I don't know. I hate Usopp so much.
You hate Usopp? What's wrong with Usopp?
Oh, we're gonna rehash this, huh? Dude, this man's got no drip. He yells too fucking much. He's a wimp. And he lies.
He's not lying right now, though.
The boy who cried wolf literally is everything that they've done for him.
Yep.
Oh, they are fed up. They about to beat his ass. How is Usopp so fast, by the way? Like, is he fast in comparison to a lot of people in this world, or is he just normal speed?
That's a great question. He runs every day and yells, "Pirates are coming." So he must run like a mile or two every day. So he must be a great runner.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't even have like a good wardrobe for running yet. Like, he can outrun the villages, people. He can outrun Luffy and shit. Well, Luffy doesn't really try to run.
He doesn't need to try and run.
But what I mean is just like Usopp's one of the fastest runners. What? Oh my god. My fucking okay. Fuck, my microphone arm is having a moment here. No. God damn. Shit.
That's gonna be really noisy.
Shit. Why is this happening now? This mic used to be so good. I'm actually pissed. My train of thought is destroyed. Son of a bitch.
I think
it's all started.
The fastest runner in One Piece is Chopper, because he's a reindeer.
Nah, he's not fast at all.
What?
Unless he cheats and gets down on all fours.
That is true.
Because he normally walks on his two hind legs. So he's basically established the fact that he prefers that form. But then if he just cheats and goes to another form, then, I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You have to pick one form. And that's the thing, right? The Devil Fruit users pick one form. And then we'll see what's going on. Oh, the best hat, which should have been, like, beat up. I actually think it would have been better for his character to have some nicks and bruises. And I think we talked about this last time, but...
yeah.
His hat should have had like some wear and tear. It would have looked so badass at this point in Wano. It also would have like helped deliver the whole like stereotypical rough look for a pirate.
Oh, jeez.
What?
He just got jabbed by a Zorro sword in the butt.
I didn't see that. Huh?
You didn't see that?
He just... Huh? Is my video dead? What's going on here?
I don't know. What did you just watch?
I saw Zorro smile and like lift up his sword, but I didn't see any like...
Oh, he
the
jabbed.
camera didn't show.
It didn't focus on it, but they jabbed. Zorro jabbed him in the butt.
They insinuated that he shoved it in his ass.
No, they poked him with the sword, and then he got up and he was like, "Oh, I'm so sleepy."
No, but like that was off camera though.
No, that was on camera.
Liam, am I having it? Okay. I'm struggling today, Liam. We both are struggling in different ways right now.
Yeah, you have a mic issue and I have an internet issue.
Kaya. Oh, time for plot development. Hard times. This also brings to the point where like I don't like Usopp's story from where they started off right here. It's not even about Usopp, it's about another character. So like why would I need to care about Usopp since apparently he has his life figured out and he wants to help other people? It's different when you talk about Zorro. It's different when you talk about Nami. Hell, it's different when you talk about Sanji. But Usopp never had a personal dilemma. It was just helping his friend. And that's kind of basic when you compare it with the rest of the crew.
Yeah. He doesn't get a lot of like further development as far as I'm aware, story-wise, when it comes to his character.
Oh my god.
That's an eye.
No, not that. I just, from what you said, I'm like, oh my god. Really? That's the worst thing to say to me. I'm already not an Usopp fan. Now I really have nothing to look forward to. That's great.
Like, this is all the backstory specifically tied to Usopp that you're ever going to get.
That is trash. Because it's not about Usopp.
No, it's about the Going Merry.
It's
all
not
about
about
the, it's
Usopp at
all
all.
about the Going Merry.
Literally, that you're right. This whole arc is just so they get the fucking boat.
Yep.
That's fucking hilarious. They used Usopp for transportation just to get the boat.
By the way,
Korede?
spoilers for people that are watching, but
for what? The Going Merry?
the Going Merry. Yeah, I mean it's already been shown.
All right, well,
you can't
hey,
really, you
to the
can't
people
really
who
hide it. Can't really hide
the
it.
people who didn't. Fuck, we're talking over each other again. To the people who didn't know what the Going Merry was, that little bit in the middle of the episode that like cuts and like have that little, actually, the fucking backdrop of the podcast itself has a big ass ship. Spoiler alert, they get that ship.
Spoiler alert.
The border of this podcast from episode 1 till now is the ship they'll be getting in this arc. And that's considered the beginning. Like, this is the earliest of the show. So, you got a wild ride ahead of you. In fact, from what Liam told me about the damn ship, you really will have a wild ride ahead of you.
That's too much. That's spoilers.
No, it's foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing? I don't know how that's foreshadowing when you're blatantly telling them.
To look forward to the wild ride? Yeah. That's, oh, wait, not foreshadow. It's, what's it called? I don't know. It's causing excitement.
Character development.
Keep watching our Keep listening to our podcast so that you can experience the exciting developments of One Piece.
Of the Going Merry. Specifically just the Going Merry.
The Going Merry is... Oh, okay, yeah, we're done. We're done. Going Merry, man. The Going Merry has more plot development than Usopp, if what you're telling me is true.
I would actually have to agree with that. I think.
God damn it.
Usopp
got shafted by a damn ship.
He didn't
What
get
is his
shafted.
backdrop?
He didn't get shafted. He has a nose that's longer than Pinocchio's. Because he's a
Did
liar.
you see the fucking white that was like in that one shot? They just refused to draw the they refused to draw the background.
I did see it. Yeah, I think that has something to do with like the connection between her and him.
She faints. She's done. KO. She literally is like a Disney princess. Like so she's literally up in her tower and she's helpless.
Yeah.
This man pulled up with a blicky.
A blicky?
I love how the gun slides into frame from below. Like, yo, he packing the heat. Oh, that's a bad look, Usopp. You are fondling her. Did you see where his arm was?
I did not, no.
All right, so I guess you pulled a me with that whole Zorro incident. You just missed it. Yo, now she legit just knocked out. Jumping from a tree knocked her out. Who knew? I've never seen these guard people in my life.
Well,
What kind of budget was that?
the budget for the show goes up and down. Sometimes
God
you get
damn.
like the most.
What is that? They just froze on Kaya. What is this?
Okay, sometimes you get some of the like.
What was that leaf? What was this?
Sometimes you get
Was
the
that a
best.
slap?
Sometimes you get the best like production out of the show with like amazing animation for combat, and then others it's just like, okay.
What are those, Usopp? What are those shoes? Kaya's in her house slippers. She have more drip than you.
Oh.
Got him.
Ooh.
Yo, there's so much stupidity happening on screen right now. I just can't. And the music is so iconic. This music is perfect. This music reminds me of something that would be like if you're like in a bar and you just like lost your girl. Like a 70s bar and your girl just walked out on you and this music just plays as you're like contemplating. You're like, why did she have to go? No confirmation from Liam. Got it.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm both watching and listening all at the same time.
It's too hard for Liam.
Too hard for me. Sorry.
Imagine Kaya not being shot in that moment when she jumped in front of the gun. That never happens. You get shot.
Kaya didn't get shot.
But like you do get shot. Like her doing that, there's no way that Butler can be that quick to adjust his aim.
Yeah.
That is some fast twitch reflexes for him to be mid pull of a trigger and still adjust his aim enough where Kaya doesn't get shot. But then Usopp does.
That's a pretty backdrop. Oh, then there's Usopp.
Oh, he has his graze. Oh, hey, good thing the bullet didn't like stick in his arm. That would have been serious.
Yeah, that would have been like infection type of series.
That's just a flesh wound.
A flesh room?
Why is Usopp got whitewashed the fuck in this shot? You see him? This man looking just flat out pale. Like he just looks white.
Oh, that shot was kind of creepy.
Look at this shot. The color in his skin is way different.
This is like
This art choice is interesting with the color palette.
it's like Robin, how she just loses her color.
Oh fuck! Don't remind me. No. That is the biggest spoiler you've said, Liam. Wait, yeah. So Usopp probably isn't black. They just gave him a tan. Who would have thought?
I never thought about
No
that.
wonder.
What is this scene? I feel like I've never seen this scene before.
They just met at sunset, just chilling. I remember this. I remember this perfectly, man.
I don't.
I'm telling you, Usopp's pathetic. Look, Kaya had it right. You're pathetic. I really could not vibe with Usopp. I'm like, this is a terrible background for a character. Clawdor finessed his way much better than Usopp. Like, Clawdor is way better at politics than Usopp was.
Well, yeah, there's a difference in age. There's
No,
a
fuck that.
massive difference in personality.
I'm telling you, Liam, when I, like what I said last episode, if Usopp had a more darker personality that was more jaded towards his father and the loss of his mother actually ate at him, I'd vibe with his character so much more. This whole lying shit is just so annoying. It's annoying, but like at least it's consistent with his character. The boy who cried wolf has to learn not to lie about everything anymore.
Yep, because it's literally hurting his relationships with his friends.
Mm-hmm. And he has to turn his lying into just deceiving for the good of people, not just for himself.
Look at that. He's already part of the crew.
I hate this though. It's like,
yeah, this isn't my favorite
they could have went a different direction. Also, stop being a baby. It just grazed your fucking arm. It didn't even like take a chunk of you.
Wait, did she just wrap the armband around the... Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
You don't
That's hilarious,
do
Liam.
that. That's just... Oh no.
That doesn't even work.
Oh no.
Listen, Liam. Back then in the 90s, the artists were like, we don't want to draw his arm without a wristband. We've already used all these assets. Let's just reuse it again.
It's too much work just to extend one line and just have blood coming out of it or wrap a bandage around it. That's too easy.
Well, you know what's funny is that if you go back, there is a shot of her using a cotton swab, and I'm like, wait, are there cotton balls in this world?
Oh yeah.
Like they have a cotton ball on his bare skin, and then the next frame, she's wrapping a bandage around the wristband. So right there, those two don't even sync up. And this right here would be a festering wound because she didn't remove the wound, like she didn't remove the soiled wristband from the wound.
She's not a doctor.
But like you just covered up a bloody wristband. You covered it up, and it's just gonna infest. Like what? You're gonna make the wound 1,000 times worse.
Oh, the music, so good.
I like the moon.
God,
I hate Usopp's lying. He lies just to lie. Like, that's so dumb. Like, that's dumb, Liam. To lie just to lie? Like...
He's essentially just Pinocchio. He has that, that pointy nose.
Nami, why aren't you wearing your pirate thief gear? God damn it. You know how baller this scene would have been if she actually wore her like cool bandana, her little sash, her little like damn, that would have been like They need to redraw this damn they need to redraw everything they did from here or like from the beginning up to Arlong Park. That needs to just be redone.
Yeah.
They need to redo that the right way. Nami should not be in his outfit till Arlong Park. Usopp should have more resentment toward his father. God damn it. We'll continue into the next episode.
You know what I didn't realize until now? All of these episodes have been exactly 25 minutes.
Yeah. No, that can't be true. There must be some episodes in the beginning that had like a timestamp of like 24 something.
Well, we'll find out. We're on episode 12.
Oh, nope. You're right because I can look at the little thing and it says 25 minutes, 25 minutes.
Yep. Such a good ass opening.
Too bad it's with the worst arcs in the fucking show.
Wow.
No one cares about Usopp.
Wow.
Buggy was pathetic.
Wow.
Buggy was pathetic. Zorro was baller, so Zorro saved it in the beginning. Sanji, I like Sanji.
I love Sanji.
I think
Sanji's great
character.
character.
I thought you said you didn't like him, or like I think there's like a part that you won't like that you told me about, but they like fixed that again.
There's a lot of time throughout this whole show where he's literally just to play it as a joke, as a womanizer, or like a person that
A simp.
a simp. And that's played really hard throughout the entire show. And there are parts where that goes away and it's awesome. But Sanji's lore and like backstory is depressing as hell.
Mm-hmm. In both senses of the word, yes. Liam, I was gonna say something that was a blatant spoiler, just to bleep it out, but I bit my tongue. I'm not gonna say it.
Good.
Mostly because it would have just been more work for myself.
Oh yeah.
I still have I actually have to find out how I can bleep something out. I need to research how to put a bleep in.
It should be pretty easy. You just like either you probably just turn off the sound for that thing, or you just cut it out and then just replace it with a sound audio or with an audio effect. That's what I would do.
Yeah. I like how this episode they actually have voice recording for the what you know, like what happened previous,
like the flashback of the episode.
Yeah, it's like episode 11 literally was like they got budget cut the fuck out of that week. It's just hilarious. It's like, bro, it's not. Oh my god!
I would know, right? I was like that.
What was that walking animation?
I was like, whoa, the ground is like barely moving, and he's just like standing there.
That was some Spyro N64 graphics. Wait, that wasn't N64. That was Spyro PlayStation. I fucking I butchered that joke.
Dissing on the N64. Can't believe you.
And well, Nintendo peaked at the GameCube. If we're gonna be honest. All right, no confirmation. You love to see it.
Oh, sorry. I was watching the show.
There's gonna be a lot of this. It's gonna be a lot of just.
I was
no confirmation.
I was thinking about something. Because this is like the arc where Zorro gets his infamous. Oh, what direction is that? Oh, I'm lost. Oh no, I don't know where I'm going. The no sense of direction to his character.
That's not Usopp's fault, or not Usopp. That's fuck. That's not Zorro's fault.
How is that not?
Because Nami's also lost with, or like, you know what I mean? Like Nami's also fucked.
No. Nami finds it, and then Zorro keeps continuing to be lost.
Okay, I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna watch this. Okay, yeah, Claudor had no reason to do this, by the way.
Yeah, no reason.
Claudor, no reason. He played it safe all this time, and now he's gonna choose this.
Yeah, especially since he got a present. Man, a monster. Jeez.
All right, viewers. What happens next is completely, utterly plot convenience. Nothing but complete, utter plot convenience.
Oh, new glasses.
That won't slide on his face. Oh, and remember, Liam, you said that Claudor actually preferred being butler than pirate.
Yep.
And it completely contradicts with this next scene.
Yep. Because afterwards, he's sitting there, and he's like, man, what a great life I had working as a butler. I should have just stayed as a butler.
This makes no sense with his clown shoes. He needed any extra drip he could do. Those glasses would have improved his drip.
Yeah, it was a lot more sleeker than his current ones.
Hey,
more design.
Goat Butler, could you pull out your pimp gun and shoot?
They're okay.
Like he was so quick to pull that gun out when he entered the room in the first
Where
time.
did he get the gloves?
He sees this.
He just pulls out glove. Does he just casually watch him pull out gloves? He's like, oh wow, he has a weapon now. Looks like I'm dead.
This happened. Yo.
Where would he hide those weapons? That doesn't make any sense.
It does make sense. It was inside of his coat. That's why he unbuttoned his
inside
coat.
of his coat. He just happens to have 5 swords.
Have you ever seen him bend down before? He stands straight up.
You see how long those 5 blades are.
But have you ever seen him bend down or squat or anything?
But
ew, at least clean the blood off. That's disgusting.
How
that is
long?
A staph infection.
Oh my god. Well, they're dead, doesn't matter.
No, her. If she gets cut with those blood swords, she's going to get poisoned by extra blood. By,
yeah,
like, different
if she
blood.
dies, then it doesn't matter. That's kind of like the idea of a murder.
Aren't you worried the blood's going to drip on him or on her, bro?
Okay,
this shot pissed me off, Liam. What is this shot? Why is it crooked? Look at this.
What? Oh god, he's turning. He's turning.
Are we in a I know. Are we in a circus room? What is happening?
What? Oh my god. Oh,
One Piece
he's at like a 25-degree angle. Or a 40-degree angle. What is that?
As an animator, what kind of disgusting direction are you have to be told to say, yeah, we want you to do a walking animation that slowly tilts at an angle and then disappears? That's like a big FU to all of the work I've done. And then you have Moonwalk Jackson over here just coming out, just doing whatever he wants. And then we got
he seems to be in a bad mood. He doesn't seem like he's in a bad mood.
They all have horns. What's this about, Liam?
They're cats. That's the whole point of
Those are cat ears?
Those are cat ears.
Those are trash cat ears, oh my god.
Honestly, wow. Honestly, you haven't even gotten to Long you haven't gotten to Long Island. Long Island is like
my
least favorite.
Oh, I remember this joke. So, what are we doing with this pirate? This pirate crew is so bad. Like, no drip, completely insane, but their captain is absolutely lost their mind, so. This was Usopp's plan, right?
Yep.
No wonder it didn't work. Why would she even say that? Luffy said this cheeky. There's no way the translation translates to that.
It probably doesn't.
Cheeky.
Cheeky?
What are
cheeky.
We? English? Oh, you're so cheeky, Usopp. Ooh. That's a cool little drawing.
They're not going that way. They won't be coming that way.
No, I'm just saying, like, for the horizon, that was a nice drawing.
Yeah, but they also just panned on a singular drawing. So.
Well, they had the clouds move.
No, they didn't. They just panned on the sunset, and that made it look like the clouds were moving.
Oh. That's a nice
big
industry
brain
secret.
It's a big brain.
How is Kaya still? I guess Kaya would be still sleeping. It's just daybreak. I'd be sleeping too.
Yep. See the cat pirates.
I mean, it just further reinforces my hatred.
Hatred? Hatred? What do you mean? Hatred?
Bunch of fucking pussycats.
Nami.
I just love how anime has perfected the art of cat girls, but then these cat men look so butt ugly.
Well,
like,
yeah.
Like we don't like these cat men are so atrocious and hideous. It's so funny to see the direct contrast of like two concepts.
Okay, how is she hearing this?
Oh, screenshot. How is she hearing that?
Yeah, and everybody else
it's
is
called
not
her
hearing
superpower.
Yes, this is her devil fruit.
Which never gets reinforced again, by the way. They never bring this up with her good hearing ever again.
Oh yeah, it turns into a... Did you hear that? Oh, I didn't hear that. Oh, what? Oh, what?
Actually, what it turns into is just Nami having a sixth sense on the ocean.
Well,
when she can tell when like shit's going on with like the weather and shit.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Does that go away in the later arcs? Because in the beginning that was super helpful.
The weather? Her depicting the weather?
Well, in terms of Nami understanding how like the nautical shit is.
That stays. It just gets really messed up. Like,
is Nami useless? Is Nami just eye candy later on?
No.
Do they fuck her up?
She's basically the captain. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. When sailing, she's basically the captain.
See, I told you, Nami did it first. She fucked them up.
No, I wasn't talking about this part specifically.
Oh, you're saying when Zorro finally gets out?
Yeah.
God damn, Nami, you're such a gold digger.
And this part doesn't make any sense. Zorro, just walk along the beach shore.
Oh, that's hilarious that he could just walk along the beach shore.
But he's like, nah, I gotta enter back into the village. I gotta get up the
Usopp never
hill.
said that either. Because remember when Nami said that sucks if we slip and fell? Usopp never used that counter argument and said just walk on the beach. And neither did Nami.
It's just
literally all of them
thinking.
literally just didn't. What?
I guess it's like dumb thinking, but it's also not. Because maybe it's like
to walk on the beach.
Maybe it's a quicker path. Maybe it's not a quicker path. Maybe there's a lot of stuff you have to go around. Maybe the beach just ends.
You know what's hilarious? Maybe they could be like, well, if you walk on the beach, you'll give up the high ground.
Ah, that makes
because
sense.
the whole purpose was to defend them against the village.
Yeah.
So if you're behind them, it kind of defeats the purpose of trying to defend the village. But we'll see in the future that it doesn't fucking matter at what angle you approach them in.
Yeah.
The future doesn't give a shit about any tactical strategy. Okay, so Usopp was slower than Luffy.
Yep.
So Luffy, and Luffy has bad directions too.
No, Luffy has pretty good direction.
He's lost.
He just doesn't.
You are missing shit. Watch when
doesn't-
they come back. When they cut back, you're gonna see Luffy say, "Oh, I thought it was this way." Watch. See?
So I ran in the coldest direction.
See?
He's
At least he
has a sense of direction.
What? Liam.
He's like,
what?
oh, north? I'm just gonna go up. It's cold in that direction. I'll just go in that
He
direction.
didn't even say up. He didn't say up, Liam.
He just said
He
coldish.
just said cold.
Ish.
That is not a direction. That is a feeling. That's a feeling, Liam.
It's better than Zorro, and he never does it again.
No, it's not. No, you are biased. You are biased.
No, it's way better
You
than
are
Zorro.
biased. Comment section, help me out here.
No, it's way
Such
better than
biasness.
Zorro.
Unbelievable.
You've only gone to the Alabasta arc. You haven't seen anything past that.
Well, right now, Luffy has bad direction sense.
Okay, Luffy has bad direction sense for this one episode.
What? Oh, you're gonna have to eat your words when we get to Arlong Park. Arlong Park, Luffy? Are you kidding me?
He doesn't get lost at all.
Arlong Park?
Arlong Park.
Oh my god.
Arlong Park. He doesn't get lost there. He literally just.
This is what happens when you
there.
have a navigator like this.
I'm not a navigator, though.
Help me.
What do you?
Help me,
what
comment
do
section.
you mean? I'm not a navigator.
Oh, now he's gonna just relinquish his role.
You gave me that role.
Then what are you?
A person watching One Piece with you and talking about it. I am a friend.
I thought you were an expert.
I never said I was an expert. You said I was an expert.
Capping. What is Usopp's goggles meant to do? I was always confused by this.
I think it's supposed to help him with quote-unquote aim, even though it doesn't.
There's nothing on them. They're just glasses. And look at this! I mean, I know that's just an anime joke, but like, the goggles he wears, and then the other goggles he picks up later,
those are meant for sniping.
They don't improve shit.
Well, it's just they're basically binoculars on his head.
Yeah, the binoculars are okay for long distance. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's really funny because they just go away. They just randomly vanish. You never see him again.
The goggles?
Yeah.
I think he just puts them away because he gets the quote unquote better pair from his shopping spree.
Yep. I've always thought of D&D. I've always thought of One Piece as like a D&D campaign. And all these characters getting introduced one at a time, and then they basically just go on like a pirate ship adventure.
I guess that's one way of saying it, because you're right. Oda is really good at creating a living world.
Yeah.
It's like their actions don't need to direct everything in the world. The world can also move on its own.
Yep.
And that's very true in like how D&D works, where a good D&D campaign doesn't always have the players, changing shit in the world. The world can also just change naturally, and the players have to adapt.
Yep.
God, they were so lame back then. Holy shit. Like, they had nothing to fucking fight with Liam. Look at this shit. He's throwing spikes.
Caltrops.
Spikes.
They're called caltrops.
Spikes.
Okay.
Oh, those are rocks, Liam. That's not a beach.
Exactly. I think I actually said this. Maybe there might not be always a beach there. Maybe it would be ocean. That's probably why they have to go back through the place, but...
That is so bad for your swords, Zorro. Goddamn. That is so bad for your swords. Now, look at Luffy. Straight north, straight north. Where does he end up? A fucking mountain cliff. He runs right into it. Mm-hmm.
He learns better than Zorro, though. He learns.
Zorro has a reason for not knowing where to go. They always leave his ass. Like, Zorro was the last one, again, right here.
Yeah.
When they go for Chopper, Zorro's last, again, left behind. They always leave Zorro behind. How the fuck did they get behind you? Nami did that? Pathetic.
Ooh, that's a hit.
He really didn't dodge?
He didn't see it. It was behind him.
The man shouted and swung.
It's anime.
He's such a caveman. Who the fuck has a hammer with a goddamn rock tied on it?
This guy.
Or not a hammer. He has a fucking... Look at that. That doesn't even match. Like, dude, that breaks physics. That's a fucking twig with a boulder strapped on it. The handle should have snapped. Just lifting it up should have snapped the handle. Yeah, kick him. Kick him. Kick him while he's down. What's with their eyes, dude? Why are they like
because they're
black
supposed
and
to
then
be
like
cats. The white? They're kitties. No, that's a bad
Is that
phrase.
how cat eyes work?
No, it's not. They're just dressing
about
up
to
as
say,
cats.
I'm like, god damn, that's fucked up.
Ooh. Getting the
So
beat down.
this is Nami's strength. Why is she worried? Well, look what she can do. Nami's pretty good. Why didn't she pursue like fighting? This initial part of Nami was not very bad. She could actually like fight, and then they just didn't want to improve her quality at all.
Yeah. Well, she gets some pretty cool abilities later on down the line. She's actually probably one of the She's probably one of the only characters throughout the entire One Piece show that actually gets stronger throughout the show. like progressively.
All right.
Like
I'll have to wait and see.
she gets like constant upgrades. She gets new powers all the time. So she's actually a pretty well-rounded character.
Yeah,
And
Usopp, just stay down. This is not your story. Just stay down, dude.
but this is a story.
This is not his story. Just stay down.
Yeah, you have to wait for Water 7. Water 7's his story.
Oh, fucking hell, dude.
Water 7's so
You'll
good.
never, if we ever get to that point, I'm just going to be AFK. Because I don't want to see what Usopp turns into and how you hype all of that shit up. I'm like, nah.
I
nah,
love
man.
his later on interactions. Oh, they meet up at the same time.
If we get to Water 7, so who has the worst sense of direction now? Luffy had a head start and didn't show up till Zorro. Yeah.
Okay, so Luffy said, you didn't tell me which way was north. Zorro,
Bad sense of direction.
later on down the line, if you tell him go right, he'll be like, oh, left. Okay, I'm going to go left.
Well, that's subjective. Because if the person's looking at Zorro, their right is flipped from Zorro's right.
There are even times where, like, they're facing the same direction, and one of the characters is like, Zorro, you need to go down this path. And Zorro is just like, hold on, I'm going to go down this path. And then he gets lost, and he's like, well, I should have gone down this path. I should have gone down that path. And then the other character's like, well, you should have gone down this path. And it's just a whole jumble of a mess. See, he's carrying it in a bag.
What is it?
Those are his claws. Oh, I get it now. His name's Clawhador.
You're stupid. He's carrying his claws because they're bloody, and he's a heathen that doesn't clean them.
Because they're gory. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right, well, we're gonna... Good Lord, Liam. That was a good way of segueing to the next episode on that fucking joke. So this intro still trips me up to this day because it keeps saying about how it's the Great Pirate Era, but then you have multiple characters pissing on this era.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the little green kraken on the little backdrop.
Like at the top?
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also really funny because later on down the line, a lot of people talk about this era being like the start of a not just, you know, a new pirate era, but it's like the worst era.
Yeah. Because weren't you the one that told me like this is like the worst generation?
Yep.
Because this is the end of the era.
And the start of a new era.
The post. I'm not gonna say anymore.
Because I think it's been 20 years.
Look at this. Usopp throws a fucking egg at someone, dude.
He gets better.
Like, what is this? The Chuckle Hut?
No joke, his abilities get way better.
He still doesn't pick up a gun.
No, I think his weapon's way better.
I don't
than
condone gun violence.
Well, good thing he's using a slingshot.
Pirates. What are you doing with a slingshot?
At least he's using a slingshot.
Oh, Clawhador. Typical basic ass villain. Just gets stupid for no reason. Literally had everything in the palm of his hands. And just doesn't care. Luffy with no direction. This is like, hey, you know what's funny, Liam? This is like the first time Nami runs toward danger. Like, first and only time she does that.
Yeah, because normally she runs away from danger because they're already in danger.
She typically tries to, like, avoid danger.
Well, she's not a fighter. Ooh, that's menacing.
Usoi. We won't have
slaughter
much
them
of a
all.
crew if you slaughter them.
Yep. Wow, and then Hen's guitar song, and then or the top. Wow.
Confirmation from Liam.
Yeah. Nope. I'm done. I'm done. I just keep butchering.
Confirmation from Liam.
I keep butchering up my words.
Uh oh. Liam.
What? What?
Liam.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Liam.
Oh,
Are
hello?
you okay?
Oh no. Well,
All right, this is not a joke. I cannot hear Liam. Did Discord just die?
hello?
Yeah.
I was in
What
I was in here
happened?
going I was talking and I was like, "Man, I keep butchering my words. I keep stumbling over them. I'm just not going to talk anymore. I'm just not going to talk anymore." And then I hear from you, "Oh, he's like, "Oh, no tone from Liam." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not saying anything because I keep butchering my words." And you're like, "Oh, he's not here." I'm like, "What?" No, I'm here.
I was getting super worried. It's not even, dude. Liam, remember the first episode we recorded? I died. I couldn't even talk. You were freaking me out. You're gonna risk ruining our recording.
Did you pause your recording?
Yes,
Why
I did.
I-
Oh no, not the recording. I paused the timer.
Okay. I didn't pause my recording. I paused the timer.
Yeah. What's your time on?
I am at
The
3:55.
All right, good, perfect. Let me get back. Okay, so we're back on 3:55. I'll resume it. What, Liam?
What?
Don't be self-conscious about this. It's a podcast. You gotta talk.
I know, but I was stumbling on my words. I was literally sitting there going, okay, I'm done."
I kept cutting you off, so I think that was the part. Like that was the reason.
That was the reason
I gotta
why
get better at.
my mic was like, "No, I'm done. I can't talk with this guy anymore." It was like, "You keep getting cut off, boy. You need to stand up for yourself." I can be a big boy too sometimes.
I'm gonna let you take charge in this episode
Okay,
with the Meow Bin brothers.
Meow Bin Brothers. Oh boy. Oh my god, I have so much to say about them. Okay, that's
There
good.
you go.
That's good. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Boom, boom, boom. Look how panty he is. Panty. Goddamn. Look how panty he is. Oh, he's just. He's wearing panties. He's covered in pants. Yeah, he wears shorts all the time.
Ah, Luffy, no directions.
He has directions. Okay. I am really worried about the future of everything I've said up to this point about Luffy. Why? Well, because I could always be wrong. I've seen the show a lot, but I could always be wrong because there's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, I mean, case in point, the episode where you were like, I don't even remember this scene.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I remember this. You're like, I don't. It's a lot of episodes, 1,000 plus.
It is a lot of episodes. How ridiculous, right? Yeah. Oh, this is where Luffy gets that buff for no apparent
That's what I was
reason.
saying. Remember when I said, "Oh, Luffy gets hypnotized again"?
Yep.
And you were like,
No,
what?
that doesn't happen.
I'm like,
And
yeah,
then,
he does.
Yeah, he does.
He gets hypnotized again.
This is it. This is the hypnotism. And then everybody's
this is literally
freakishly strong.
Well, this is literally Final Fantasy when you have the performer like the buffer on your party.
Yeah. The
Django
the
is
bard.
literally just the buffer.
Yep.
Yeah, the bard. Why wasn't Nami paying attention? Why wasn't Usopp paying attention? Why didn't you follow along, Usopp, you idiot? Usopp needed some strength, that's for damn sure.
Yeah. I don't think it would have helped in this situation. Because then he just would have ran headfirst into a group of pirates, and he's a sniper. So.
Well, yeah. Yeah, long range tactics don't work when you're a brawler.
I look at Luffy, he's just standing there.
So when Django said go stronger, he didn't mean to lose his mind. So why are they doing it this way?
That's a great question. I'm not a hypnotist.
They interpreted it wrong. Strength doesn't mean going berserk. Yeah, strength does not mean going berserk. This is ridiculous. It's funny, but like, this is not what Django told them to do.
And you would think that after getting punched like that, they'd be like, oh, let's snap out of that. They might actually.
Or they're just knocked out.
Yeah.
Why didn't Crow get hypnotized that time with his own shit?
Oh, because he put his hat down to block it.
Oh, yeah, that's right, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I didn't even pick up on that.
And then Luffy just runs through.
This makes no sense what he did. What is he doing? Like, why? What's the motive here?
It's in his way, so he needs to get rid of it.
What? Oh, he's firing those calf muscles, the bicep muscles.
And the cat has emotions. He's like, shit, this isn't good.
Well, the cat's just like, what the fuck did I do?
You got in his way.
I was just existing. It wasn't even standing there ominously. Or minute. Oh, fuck! I fucked up the meme. He wasn't even standing menacingly. It was just port. It was just a fuck. What am I trying to say? It was banked. Is this so? Is when a ship is like this, is it banked on the coastline?
Yeah.
Or ported on the coastline?
I could say banked. I would say banked on the port, the coastline. Because
Okay.
if it's at port, then it would actually be like a proper dock.
Yeah, then you would call it docked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. You probably have to look that one up.
Well, if they weren't knocked out before, they're knocked out now.
Yeah.
This is the most sorry excuse for a pirate crew I've ever seen. You have a hypnotist and a cat butler.
And then it's just a bunch of crewmates that just don't do anything. That's kind of the majority of most like villainous pirate crews for like a while. They're just
Because they're just villain fodder.
Yeah, the leader is the strongest, and then maybe there's like a
grunts.
Maybe there's like a left hand man, a right hand man, and then that's about it. And then it's just all grunts. Yeah.
So Zorro is Luffy's
Right hand man.
a second mate.
Yep. Or first mate.
But first mate. And then Nami is
the navigator.
the unofficial, but like the unofficial captain on the seas.
Yep.
Because she knows the most about like ship shit.
Uh-huh.
But she doesn't. She just knows a lot about like nautical navigation. But
Yeah.
you already said that they get a crew member who like knows how to control like the ship itself.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. They get,
So does he have a lot of say as well?
No, he's just the ship repair.
Oh, I thought he was also like in charge of steering and shit.
Everybody's in charge of steering, except for Luffy, because
Oh.
nobody wants to let Luffy control anything. Because if they do, then they'll just go in one direction, and never go back.
Okay.
Not because of like really bad direction, but just because he gets sidetracked really easily.
Why would Kaya have a dream like this? Does she really think this lowly of Usopp? That's kind of fucked up, girl.
Well, she did
Like-
get kidnapped.
But all those years, right? All those years of talking and being friends of Usopp. One bad experience of him trying to warn you about someone and you dream that he's a murderer? God damn. Like, fuck, Kaya.
I mean, you've never had a dream where your friend just casually walked up to and just started laughing and stabbing you?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Adore.
She slept through a murder, by the way. Like, how hard was she sleeping?
Maybe that was
I just
actually
realized that.
Usopp stabbing him. Maybe Usopp.
Oh, like
wasn't
in her
actually...
dream.
Yeah.
So like in her dream, she felt like she heard this commotion, but in her dream state, it interpreted as that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how heavy of a sleeper is she to just sleep through a chandelier crack, like breaking, and then like the fucking ladder collapsing, a man dropping? I couldn't sleep through all that. I wake up off of a goddamn like wind
Really?
whistling.
I'm
I'm a very light sleeper.
I can sleep through a lot of things. I think I've slept through a couple of earthquakes, and I mean, I slept through my house getting robbed.
Oh yeah, that story.
That
You want to
was-
unpack that, or you just want to have it be a separate thing?
That was a bundle of joy. We forgot to close the garage door, and then I heard, like, I thought was my brother doing the dishes, and I was like, he's just doing the dishes. I'm gonna go to bed. And I was like, maybe he's in the garage as well. Maybe he's closing the garage door. And I went to bed, woke up the next day, went into the garage to go grab, like, some more eggs. And... like, a motorcycle was missing, a whole bunch of equipment in the garage was missing. It was like, oh god, we just got robbed. It was bad.
That's every time I hear it, that's a wild story.
Well, it's not as wild as what I just said, but it's more. There's more detail to it. So.
No, but it was just that the fact that like it wasn't worse than that is amazing.
Right? They could have stolen so much more, but they just stole 1 out of 2 bikes. But I feel like the dumbest part out of the whole thing was the fact that we left all of our keys in our vehicles that were in the garage. So our 2 quads, the keys were just casually sitting in them. The motorcycles, the keys were just casually sitting in the ignition. It was bad. So it was like, oh man, look at that. They're just giving us the motorcycle, basically. But then again, we also lived in the middle of the woods, so we never thought that somebody would be like, we're going to get robbed. So.
Exactly. I used to be a heavy sleeper. Something changed. And I've never gone back. I've just been a light sleeper now.
Oh. Like,
she cannot stop anyone, bruh. I don't know who you looking at.
Looks like he has a gash on his head, too.
He does.
They actually show quite a lot of blood in this show.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned that. Like, with Zorro and his slash that he suffered. I was like, oh, the early parts show blood.
Well, a lot of the early parts show blood. I mean, look at Alabasta. That was literally one of the ways to win a fight.
Yes. You're right. You are absolutely right. Spoiler.
Spoiler. But for what? You will never know. Unless you've already seen the show.
I genuinely, I'm still trying to think. Who's our audience, Liam?
I don't know.
I'm still wondering who our audience
there
is.
Could be people, I got a feeling there might be a lot of people that are like, I've seen the show and I just want to hear people talk about the show because I love the show. I just want to watch the show.
We should market it that way.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
We should market it
that way towards people that have already seen the show and they just like talking to people that like talking about the show. Leave a comment. Why are you watching this show? Are you watching this show because it's just here and it's something to listen to? Are you watching this show because you've never seen One Piece? Are you watching the show because you've watched One Piece and you're like, man, I love this show and I just really want to hear other people bicker shit about this show?
No, we are passionate fans that are watching and talking about this show.
Yet you bitch and moaned about Alabasta, saying how bad it was, and then you rewatched it.
Because it is. Like, hold up.
It was so good.
Passionate fans. There are definitions of passionate fans. A passionate fan base can absolutely be critical of certain parts of their favorite show because they wanted it to be better. I'm not shitting on it just to shit on it. I also provide feedback that I think it would have improved upon. Like with the whole Usopp thing, I provided feedback of what I believe could have been a better character path for Usopp instead of what we got.
That is true.
And since you said that this is basically as much exposition you get from him, that is pathetic.
Yeah.
And at least with my setup, if Usopp ever meets his father again, that's going to be a pivotal moment with my version of Usopp. But we don't get that version. We get a child who worships his father when his father didn't do shit for him.
He gets character development, but he doesn't have a lot of background to go with it.
He has no death.
Death? Oh, he has death.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. His mom died.
He doesn't reference it. He doesn't care.
That is...
He doesn't care. If my mom
True.
died at like 16, because he's 16, if my mom dies at 16, it changes me for life.
Well, his mom didn't die at 6. His mom didn't die when he was 16.
His mom died at like 9. You're right.
Yeah, it died a lot younger. So
that is a big FU. That's a big FU. I'm sorry. They felt like Oda phoned Usopp's character. He wasn't thinking clearly with Usopp at all.
By the way, we're skipping all
because look at Nami.
We're skipping these cat bros.
Fuck these two.
We're skipping
fuck
these
two,
bros.
by the way.
They're disgusting.
Fuck these two, by the way. But Nami's backstory.
Nami's backstory is heart-wrenching as hell.
But she was a child.
Yep.
Lost things just like Usopp did. But look how they both turn out. Nami, multiple layers. Usopp, just a fucking Pinocchio jokester.
He's a liar.
And a scaredy cat.
Yep.
I just don't know. I don't know. Why is this hunchback so bad, bro? Like, he's really hoping to get the princess as the hunchback of Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
That guy doesn't have a hunchback.
Look at this dude is a fucking milk. He's in the milk. He's the fucking cow. That's what. Because he's like black and white kind of spotty stuff.
No, he's a black and white cat.
Oh well, he looks like a cow, like a shape of a cow, just standing upright. Dude, this man got hairy legs. See those hair?
He's supposed to be a cat.
Why are you licking your hands, bro?
Because he's a cat.
That's all sorts of germs, man.
Look at that. He should be dead.
That's all sorts of germs, man. That's crazy. Wait, what kind of optical illusion was that? That makes no sense.
Yeah, no, you would be dead, dude.
Hey, Liam, what's your opinion on this whole cat power shit? Because you have a cat.
Dog crap.
Dissect these two villains right now, Liam.
They're
I'll
terrible.
give you the floor.
Okay, they're terrible. Floor is done. It's back to you. They're terrible characters.
Liam?
What?
I need you to elaborate.
Okay, so they're terrible characters. Do I need to describe any more? They're quote-unquote brothers, but they don't look like each other in the slightest. Look at their stance and how they fight. They look ridiculous. That dude has a cowbell.
The one with the green hair at least has eyes like a cat.
Pussy Willow March. And then they just start slashing at him. What is this? What is this?
They don't even flank him. It would have been why did they go one side and then the other side? They could have at least flanked him.
Yep.
No strategy. Oh, shout out to Usopp not changing his bandages after like a day.
Oh, and then he shoots Zorro. Oh man.
Zorro stood in like an OG. Look at him. He took the hit from both sides.
Oh, he doesn't want... Because this is Zorro's fight.
No, it's because he knows Usopp's weak. See? Usopp, even against these... Literally, these two pussies are so weak, but Zorro still knows, Usopp, you and Nami will get shot. Or like, not shot, but just killed.
Oh my god. You're going to love Water 7. And It's, oh my god, it is so good. I love Water 7 and Enies Lobby. Favorite arc out of all of One Piece.
I'm telling you, man, when Usopp pops on the screen, I'm AFK. I will be like you. I will have no audio confirmation.
You're just gonna cut it out.
I'll go off the grid like you've been doing. You've been going off the grid,
What do
and
you
I'm like
mean?
the audacity.
The audacity of me not talking.
The audacity.
It happens,
I'm like,
right?
Confirmation by Liam.
I know. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm watching the show and I just get too into it, and sometimes I just don't respond.
Confirmation. Well, you're gonna be the one asking for confirmation in Water 7, because I'm just gonna be sitting there shaking my head.
Yeah, because you're gonna be watching. It's gonna be all new content for you, and I'm gonna be like, I love this so much. This shit's so good. Sogeking. Oh,
What was that? Ew! Did you hear his scream?
no, I didn't, because Sogeking is better, and I was talking about Sogeking, and you just cut me off. I need a confirmation.
No comprende. Soda King.
Soga King. Best.
Soda.
Best.
Diet soda.
Oh yeah.
Fanta.
Diet soda. This is.
Have you ever had Fanta?
Have I ever had Fanta?
Fanta soda. Have you ever had Fanta? Comment section. Have you ever drank Fanta soda before?
I have most definitely had Fanta soda. That is like my number one choice soda.
Really?
It is like god tier in soda, except for the fact that I think I'm allergic to it.
How are you allergic to a soda?
I don't know. I get like acne on the top of my mouth. It's bad. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
Are we gonna end it there?
I hope not. We can cut this out, right?
No.
No? Well,
I don't know, because it's like there's still plot on the screen.
oh well, thanks for watching, guys.
Oh my god. Wait.
I'm sorry for that image. Thank you for watching our episode 3 of A Piece of Podcast.
Oh my
Um,
god. Tune in next time where we're still on Usopp's
we're
arc.
still on Usopp's arc. We got another 4 episodes left.
We've already like half abandoned all of Usopp's backstory, but we still have another 3 to go.
4 episodes. 4 episodes left.
Oh god.
Yep, 4 episodes left. So we got another. I mean, the next
We got an episode and a third.
Yep, episode in a third. Also, here's a good question. Let us know if you guys want longer podcasts, because right now we're only doing 3 episodes a podcast, and if you guys want more,
An episode.
Yeah,
3 episodes an episode.
maybe you guys want 1 episode of podcast. Maybe you want 20-minute podcasts. Maybe you want 5-minute podcasts. Maybe you want
5-minute podcast.
Maybe you want 5 episode podcast is what I meant to say. Maybe you want a 5 episode podcast. Maybe you want, I don't know. Let us know how many episodes you think we should be doing a podcast, and hopefully by the time that this episode comes out, we're not 20 episodes deep.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. All right.
Because if we go...
We'll catch all of you.
Yeah.
What's up?
Goodbye. Nope. Goodbye. Thanks for watching Piece of Podcast, episode 3.
Bye.
Bye.